Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. Today, we're going to uncover the fascinating story behind one of the most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, the 1970 Lincoln penny. While it might seem like just another penny to most, this particular coin has an intriguing history and has been known to sell for as much as $1.4 million. That's right up, this little penny could be worth more than some people's entire collections. So, let's dive into the history, the value, and why the 1970 Lincoln penny is worth so much money. The history of the Lincoln penny. Before we zoom in on the 1970 Lincoln penny, let's take a brief look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, was designed by Victor David Brenner to honor President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The design features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, the front, and, originally, two stalks of wheat on the reverse, the back. This design, known as the wheat penny, remained in circulation until 1959, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design we still see today. Since its introduction, the Lincoln penny has been a symbol of American history and heritage. Many variations of the penny exist, from different years to mint marks and unique errors. Some of these variations, like the 1970 Lincoln penny, have become highly valuable due to rare minting errors or specific circumstances that make them unique. What makes the 1970 Lincoln penny so special? Now let's focus on the 1970 penny. This particular coin has gained attention in the coin collecting world for a very specific reason: a rare and unintentional minting error. While most of the 1970 pennies were minted normally, a small number of these coins were struck on a defective plankette. A plankette is a blank metal disc that gets stamped with a coin's design during the minting process. Normally, these plankettes are made of copper-plated ink, but some 1970 pennies were accidentally struck on plankettes that were not intended for pennies. This rare mistake, known as an off-metal error, occurs when the coin is struck on a metal plankette intended for a different denomination, often one of a different size, weight, or composition. For the 1970 penny, a small number of these coins were struck on copper plankettes that were supposed to be used for other coins, like half dollars or quarters. The result was a coin with unusual characteristics compared to the regular penny, one that stands out as a rare and valuable error coin. Why is the 1970 Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million? So, what makes the 1970 penny with this error so valuable? The answer lies in its rarity. While the U.S. Mint produces billions of coins each year, errors like this one are extremely rare. The 1970 Lincoln penny that sold for $1.4 million was one of these unique error coins. What makes it even more valuable is its condition. Coins in better condition, those that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of wear out, are more highly valued by collectors. Error coins like the 1970 Lincoln penny are considered holy grails in the coin collecting community because of their rarity and the story behind them. A coin like this isn't just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history that offers a glimpse into the minting process and the mistakes that can happen along the way. When a coin like this goes to auction, collectors and investors alike scramble to own it, pushing the price to astronomical heights. The 1970 Lincoln penny that sold for $1.4 million was authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service, ensuring that it was the real deal. Its condition, combined with the rarity of the error, made it one of the most valuable pennies ever sold. While not every 1970 penny is worth this much, the handful that exhibit the off-metal error are considered some of the most valuable coins in circulation today. How to identify a valuable 1970 Lincoln penny? Now, you might be wondering how to spot one of these rare 1970 Lincoln pennies yourself. If you come across a 1970 penny, the first thing to check is its mint mark. The D on the coin indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint. However, not every 1970D penny is valuable. To identify one of the rarer coins, you'll need to look closely for signs of the off-metal mistake. One of the easiest ways to identify an off-metal 1970D penny is by its weight and appearance. A typical 1970D penny weighs about 2.5 grams. But a coin struck on the wrong plankett will likely weigh more or less. You might also notice that the coin doesn't look quite right, as the details on the coin may appear differently, either sharper or softer, depending on the type of error. In some cases, these off-metal pennies have a slightly different color or shine because of the metal they were struck on. However, identifying these rare pennies with the untrained eye can be difficult. If you believe you've found one, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a trusted coin grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, to verify its authenticity and condition. Where to find valuable Lincoln pennies? You might be wondering where to find these valuable coins. Many collectors find rare coins in their everyday change, while others scour through rolls of pennies from their local bank. Coin hunting can be a time-consuming but rewarding hobby. Some enthusiasts even attend coin shows or buy and sell coins through reputable dealers and online auction platforms like eBay, where you can find coins for sale at auction. If you're serious about collecting valuable coins like the 1970D Lincoln penny, it's essential to know what you're looking for. Pay attention to details like the mint mark, the condition of the coin, and any unusual features like doubling or off-metal errors. Collecting is both an art and a science, so the more you learn, the better your chances of finding hidden treasures. Why error coins are so valuable? Now you might be asking, why are error coins so valuable? Error coins, such as those with double dies or struck on the wrong plankett, are prized because they are a product of the coin minting process gone wrong. These coins are rare, and because of their unique nature, they hold a special place in the world of coin collecting. Collectors love the idea of owning a coin that wasn't supposed to exist. It's a testament to the complexity of the minting process and a reminder that, sometimes, even a mistake can be worth a fortune. The market for rare coins, particularly those with minting errors, continues to grow. The interest in these coins is fueled by their rarity, the stories they tell, and the fact that they offer a piece of American history. As more people become aware of how much money certain coins are worth, the demand for these rare items increases, which often drives prices even higher. For those who are new to the world of coin collecting, it's important to understand that coin values can fluctuate based on a variety of factors, including condition, rarity, demand, and the economy. That being said, finding a rare error coin like the 1970D Lincoln penny can be a once-in-a-lifetime event that could change the trajectory of your collection. Conclusion: the 1970D Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin with a fascinating story behind it. The off-metal error that occurred during the minting process makes this penny highly sought after by collectors, and the one that sold for $1.4 million is a testament to how much these rare coins can fetch at auction. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep your eyes peeled for those unique coins that could be worth a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content about rare coins and their incredible value. Until next time, happy collecting. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in the world of rare and valuable coins, today's video is one you won't want to miss. We're diving into the 1991 Lincoln penny. At first glance, this might seem like just another regular penny you find in your change, but hold on, this coin could be worth up to a staggering $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around as we explore the history of the 1991 Lincoln penny, the rare variety that makes it worth so much, and how you could turn your penny into a small fortune. History of the Lincoln penny. 030. Scene: a visual timeline showing the history of the Lincoln penny from 1909 to the 1991 coin. Narrator, voiceover. Before we jump into the specifics of the 1991 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has become an iconic part of American currency. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the profile of President Lincoln, while the reverse side originally showed two wheat stalks, a design that remained in place until 1958. Scene, close-up of a regular 1991 Lincoln penny showing the Lincoln Memorial reverse. Narrator, voiceover. In 1959, the design was updated to include the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which continued to be used on the penny until 2008. By 1991, the Lincoln penny was well established with this classic Lincoln Memorial reverse design, and it was being struck in large quantities to meet the everyday demands of U.S. currency. The 1991 penny and its rare variety, 1 o'clock. Scene, a close-up of several 1991 Lincoln pennies, one of them placed under a magnifying glass. Narrator, voiceover. Now, let's focus on the 1991 penny. At first glance, this penny may seem pretty standard. However, there is a rare variety of the 1991 Lincoln penny that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. The 1991 double-die penny. Scene, zoom in of a 1991 double-die penny showing the clear doubling on the date and lettering. Narrator, voiceover. A double-die penny occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or improperly made, causing a doubling effect in the details. This happens during the minting process, and it's one of the most coveted types of error in numismatics. For the 1991 penny, the doubling is most noticeable on the obverse, particularly on the date 1991 and the inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust. Scene, a side-by-side comparison of a regular 1991 penny and a 1991 double-die penny, highlighting the clear differences. Narrator, voiceover. Take a close look at the doubling effect on these areas. On a standard 1991 penny, the date and the inscriptions appear clean and crisp. But on the double-die variety, you'll notice a clear offset shadow in the numbers of 1991 and the letters on A Liberty and A In God We Trust. These imperfections may seem small, but they make a huge difference in value. Why the 1991 double-die penny is so valuable. 140. Scene, graphics showing the price trends for the 1991 double-die penny, including auction results for over $1.5 million. Narrator, voiceover. So, why is this seemingly small error worth so much money? It all comes down to rarity and demand. While millions of 1991 pennies were minted, only a tiny percentage of those feature the double-die error, making them incredibly rare. Error coins like this are highly prized by collectors because of the uniqueness and the history behind the mistake. Scene, footage of a coin being auctioned, with the price flashing on the screen. Narrator, voiceover. Recent auction sales of the 1991 double-die penny have shown that these coins can fetch astonishing prices. In some cases, they have sold for as much as $1.5 million. This makes the 1991 double-die penny one of the most valuable modern coins on the market today. How to identify a 1991 double-die penny. 210. Scene, a step-by-step guide showing how to examine a 1991 penny for the double-die error. Narrator, voiceover. If you think you may have a 1991 double-die penny in your collection, it's important to know exactly what to look for. The first thing you want to check is the date. The double-die effect on the 1991 is the most noticeable feature. The numbers will look as though they have a slight shadow, with the second, offset image of the numbers appearing behind the main one. Scene, close-up shots showing the doubling effect on the date and inscriptions on the penny. Narrator, voiceover. Next, inspect the word Liberty and the phrase In God We Trust. If you see any sign of doubling where the letters look like they're overlapping or doubled, then you may have a 1991 double-die penny. Keep in mind that this doubling is subtle, so you'll need a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to spot it accurately. Scene, a coin grading professional carefully examining a 1991 double-die penny with a magnifier. When it comes to determining the value of your 1991 double-die penny, the condition of the coin is incredibly important. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A penny with clear details and no major imperfections will be much more valuable than one with heavy wear or damage. Scene: a coin grading scale and a professional coin grader inspecting a penny. Coins that are graded at MS65 or higher, meaning they're in nearly perfect condition, are particularly valuable. A 1991 double-die penny in mint condition can command a much higher price than one with visible wear. If your penny is in excellent shape, you could be sitting on a very valuable piece of American numismatic history. Scene: a person presenting their coin to a professional at a coin show. If you think you've found a 1991 double-die penny, the next step is getting it authenticated and graded. This is an essential part of ensuring that your coin is recognized for its true value. The best way to do this is by sending it to a professional grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These companies will verify the authenticity of your coin and assign it a grade. Scene: a rare coin being sold at an auction, with an auctioneer calling out prices. Once your coin is graded, you can sell it to reputable coin dealers or auction houses that specialize in rare and error coins. The higher the grade, the more likely you are to see competitive bidding, potentially leading to a substantial payout. Scene: a close-up of a 1991 double-die penny displayed in a protective holder. To think that a small minting error on a 1991 penny could lead to a coin worth up to $1.5 million is truly mind-blowing. The 1991 double-die penny is a prime example of how rare minting mistakes can become prized treasures for collectors. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, be sure to get it inspected up. It might just be worth more than you ever thought. Scene: the narrator holds up a 1991 double-die penny with a smile. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Who knows, your next coin could be the next big find. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep your eyes peeled for those rare treasures. End of video. This script provides an in-depth look at the 1991 Lincoln penny, explaining its historical context, the rarity of the double-die variety, and how it can be worth up to $1.5 million. It offers detailed instructions on how to identify, grade, and sell this valuable coin, making it both informative and engaging for the viewers. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in rare finds, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to talk about a fascinating piece of American history, the 1994 Lincoln penny. But this isn't just any penny. In fact, one of these coins recently sold for an astounding $1.1 million. So, what makes the 1994 Lincoln penny so valuable, and what is its history? Let's dive in. The history of the Lincoln penny. First, let's take a quick look at the Lincoln penny in general. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, and its obverse features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, while the reverse originally depicted 2 stalks of wheat. The design was later updated to a memorial with the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. in 1959. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. It represents both the nation's history and the great leader who led the country through its Civil War. Over time, many variations and minting errors have made the penny even more interesting and valuable to collectors. But among all the pennies, the 1994 edition has a story of its own. What makes the 1994 Lincoln penny special? So, what sets the 1994 penny apart from the billions of other pennies minted that year? Well, it all comes down to a rare mistake that occurred at the U.S. Mint during the production process. A small number of 1994 pennies were accidentally struck on a plankett, or blank, that wasn't made for pennies. This means that instead of being struck on the typical copper-plated zinc plankett, these pennies were struck on a plankett meant for a different denomination, which was the wrong size and metal composition. These errors are often called off-metal coins. When they are made, the coin typically doesn't fit properly into the normal minting process. The result is a coin that has a distinct appearance and characteristics compared to a regular penny. For the 1994 Lincoln penny, these mistakes were very rare, and when one of them was discovered in circulation, it immediately caught the eye of coin collectors and numismatists around the world. Why is the 1994 Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million? Now here's where things get interesting. The 1994 penny that sold for $1.1 million was one of these rare off-metal coins. It was struck on a copper planchet intended for a penny, but the weight, size, and appearance were slightly different from the regular 1994 Lincoln penny. This particular error coin was eventually certified by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and after going through a detailed inspection, its rarity and condition were confirmed. The buyer who purchased the coin for $1.1 million was well aware of its rarity. Error coins like this are sought after by serious collectors, and because there are so few of them in existence, they can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. The rarity of the 1994 Lincoln penny, combined with the popularity of coin collecting and a high demand for error coins, helped push the value to an all-time high. The demand for error coins. So why do error coins fetch such high prices? Error coins are considered a kind of happy accident in the world of numismatics. When a coin is struck with an unintended design, composition, or minting error, it becomes uniquely one of a kind. Collectors are always on the lookout for these special items because they represent a break from the regularity of coin production. Each error coin tells a story of imperfection, and that rarity is what drives the price up. This particular penny became an even bigger sensation because of its story. In 1994, the U.S. Mint struck billions of pennies, and most were perfectly produced. But every so often, a coin like this one slipped through the cracks, and that's what makes it so valuable today. How to spot an off-metal 1994 Lincoln penny. If you want to know if you've stumbled upon one of these rare pennies, you'll need to check the details carefully. A typical 1994 Lincoln penny weighs about 2.5 grams, but an off-metal coin might weigh slightly more or less. It's important to remember that the 1994 Lincoln penny in question is made of copper rather than the usual copper-plated zinc. To spot this, you would need a good quality scale and a magnifying glass to check the mint marks and the characteristics of the coin's edge. Unfortunately, most of the 1994 pennies you come across will be regular coins with no special errors. However, if you have a large collection of pennies, it's worth checking each one to see if you have any rare or off-metal varieties. You never know, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Where to find valuable Lincoln pennies? If you're serious about collecting valuable Lincoln pennies, there are a few things you can do. You can visit local coin shops, attend coin shows, and even look through change that you receive in daily transactions. Many collectors make it a habit to search through rolls of pennies from banks, hoping to find rare or rarer coins. Additionally, online auctions, like eBay, often feature rare coins that you can bid on. But always be sure to do your research to ensure you're buying from a reputable seller. Conclusion: the 1994 Lincoln penny's journey from being a small, everyday coin to one worth $1.1 million is truly remarkable. It's a story that highlights the fascinating world of coin collecting and the thrill of discovering rare treasures. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer, always keep an eye out for potential errors and unique coins so you never know when you might find something worth a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content about rare coins and collectibles. And remember, keep searching, who knows what treasures are hiding in your change jar. See you in the next video. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a very special coin in American history, the 1976 Lincoln penny. This penny might seem like just another coin, But did you know that it has a fascinating backstory? Some of these pennies have sold for as much as $1.3 million. Let's explore why the 1976 Lincoln penny is so valuable and what makes it worth a fortune. The history of the Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1976 Lincoln penny, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny itself. First minted in 1909. The Lincoln penny was created to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The coin's obverse, designed by artist Victor David Brenner, features a portrait of Lincoln, and its reverse originally depicted 2 ears of wheat, symbolizing the country's agricultural roots. In 1959, the reverse design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most iconic coins in American currency. However, some years stand out more than others due to certain rare variations or errors that make them highly valuable to collectors. One such year is 1976, specifically the 1976 Lincoln penny. The significance of the 1976 coinage. The 1976 coinage holds a special place in U.S. history because it marked the bicentennial of the United States at 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. To commemorate this milestone, the U.S. Mint issued a series of special coins. Among them was a new reverse design for the quarter, featuring the colonial drummer boy. While the bicentennial quarter and half dollar were the most celebrated coins that year, the 1976 penny is also noteworthy for something entirely different. Unlike the quarters and half dollars, the penny's design stayed the same, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, it's the 1976 penny that draws attention due to a very rare error. The 1976 Lincoln penny error. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, the reason why some 1976 Lincoln pennies are worth so much. These rare coins were struck at the Denver Mint, and among them, a few pennies were struck with a significant error. Some 1976 pennies were mistakenly produced with a double die obverse, meaning the design on the coin was struck multiple times, causing a noticeable doubling effect on elements such as Lincoln's beard, nose, and the word liberty. This kind of error occurs when a coin is struck more than once, but the dies are misaligned between strikes, resulting in a blurry or doubled image. This type of error, known as a double die, is highly sought after by collectors because it's a rare and unintentional mistake made during the minting process. While other coins from the 1976 series are common, this double die error is what makes certain 1976 Lincoln pennies worth a small fortune. Why is the 1976 double die penny worth $1.3 million? In 2017, one of these rare 1976 double die Lincoln pennies was sold at auction for an incredible $1.3 million. The reason it fetched such a high price is due to its rarity and the demand for rare coins. Rare coins, especially ones with a doubling feature, are highly prized by serious collectors, and because so few of them exist, their value continues to rise. But why does such an error have so much value? Simply put, collectors love owning something that's unique. While most coins are produced in large quantities with standard designs, a coin with an error stands out as something exceptional. The fact that there are so few of those pennies with the double die means that when one does come to market, collectors are eager to bid at high prices, knowing that owning such a coin is a rare privilege. Identifying the 1976 double die penny. So, how can you identify one of these rare 1976 Lincoln pennies? The most important feature to look for is the doubling on the obverse. You'll notice that the words Liberty and In God We Trust, as well as parts of Lincoln's portrait, are doubled or blurry. The doubling effect is typically most visible in the details of Lincoln's beard and his nose. The doubling is not always easy to spot with the naked eye, so using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you detect this error more clearly. Another thing to look for is the mint mark. As you might have guessed, The D on the 1976D coin indicates that it was minted in Denver. When examining the coin, you can also check for wear and tear, as coins in better condition, those with minimal scratches or other signs of use, tend to fetch higher prices. Of course, you'll also want to have your coin professionally graded by a recognized service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, to ensure its authenticity and condition. How to spot valuable Lincoln pennies. The 1976D double die penny is not the only rare penny out there. In fact, there are many other Lincoln pennies with errors, such as the 1943 steel penny, the 1955 double die, and the 1992 close AM penny, which are also worth a lot of money. However, the 1976D double die is particularly significant due to its relative scarcity and the high prices it can command at auctions. To increase your chances of finding rare pennies, it's important to thoroughly inspect any coins you come across. It's a good idea to check through your pocket change, or even search through rolls of pennies from your local bank, looking for those special error coins. Coin hunting might require some patience, but it can be a rewarding hobby if you find the right coin. The market for rare Lincoln pennies. If you happen to discover a 1976D Lincoln penny with the double die error, you're in luck. However, if you don't be discouraged. The market for rare coins is always evolving, and there are many other valuable pennies and coins to be found. Keep in mind that the price of rare coins is often determined by factors such as rarity, condition, and the level of demand among collectors. That means that even if a coin isn't worth millions, it could still be worth a considerable amount of money depending on its uniqueness. Coin collecting is a fascinating hobby, and it's always exciting to learn about the history behind these valuable pieces of currency. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, there's a wealth of knowledge to explore and discover. Conclusion: the 1976D Lincoln penny with the double die error is a truly remarkable coin. With a value of $1.3 million, it serves as a testament to the fascinating world of coin collecting and the significance of rare minting errors. So, the next time you're flipping through a jar of pennies or searching through your change, keep an eye out for those hidden gems that they could be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on rare coins and their incredible value. Until next time, happy collecting. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something truly exciting for coin collectors, something that you might have in your very own collection without even realizing its true worth. We're talking about the 2020D Lincoln penny, a coin that could potentially be worth up to $1.1 million. That's right. This coin may look like just another penny, but there's a rare version that could make you a small fortune. Stick around as we explore the history of the 2020D Lincoln penny, what makes it so valuable, and how you can spot a coin that could change your life. Scene: a timeline showing the evolution of the Lincoln penny from 1909 to the 2020 version. Let's begin with a little background on the Lincoln penny itself. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original design featured Lincoln's profile on the front and two stalks of wheat on the reverse. Over the years, the design changed, but the penny has always carried Lincoln's portrait and represented an important piece of American heritage. Scene: a zoom-in of a standard 2020D Lincoln penny. By 2020, the Lincoln penny was still using the familiar design with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which had been in place since 1959. The 2020D penny, minted in Denver, is part of the modern series of pennies that continues to circulate in the U.S. However, what makes the 2020D penny different from the typical penny is a rare error that occurred during its production. Scene: a close-up of a 2020D penny with the magnifying glass highlighting subtle details. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 2020D penny so special? Well, it's a rare minting error that has captured the attention of collectors everywhere. The 2020D penny contains a double die error, which means that the coin was struck with a die that was misaligned or improperly produced, causing a double impression of certain features on the coin. Scene: zoom in of the 2020 D penny showing the clear doubling effect on the date and inscriptions. Narrator, voiceover. On the 2020 D penny, the doubling effect is most visible on the date 2020 and the phrase "In God We Trust." If you look closely, you'll notice that the numbers in the date and the letters in the inscriptions are slightly offset, giving the appearance of a double strike. This mistake occurred when the coin's die was improperly aligned, creating a shadow or secondary impression. Scene: comparison of a regular 2020 D penny and the double die version, clearly showing the difference. When you compare the regular 2020 D penny with the double die variety, the difference is striking. On the regular coin, the date and the lettering are sharp and crisp, whereas on the double die coin, you can see a noticeable shift, with two sets of the digits and letters overlapping. This error is subtle but significant enough to make the coin incredibly valuable to the right collector. Scene: graphics showing auction results and the increasing demand for the 2020 D double die penny. So, why is this double die penny worth so much? Well, it all comes down to rarity and the unique nature of minting errors. While millions of 2020 D pennies were struck, only a small number of these coins have the doubling error. And the more rare the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Scene: footage of a coin being auctioned at a professional coin auction house, with bidders placing bids. Narrator, voiceover. Due to the rarity of the 2020 D double die penny, it has sparked considerable interest in the numismatic world. In fact, recent auctions have seen these coins fetch prices as high as $1.1 million. This is because collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for rare minting errors, and the 2020 D double die penny fits the bill perfectly. Scene: a step-by-step guide showing how to inspect the 2020 D penny for the double die error. Narrator, voiceover. Now that you know why this coin is so valuable, let's talk about how you can identify if you have one of these rare pennies in your collection. The key is to look closely at the date 2020 and the lettering on the front of the coin. Scene: close-up shots showing the double die effect on the 2020 and "In God We Trust." On a regular 2020 D penny, the date will appear as a single, clear impression, with sharp edges. But on the double die penny, the numbers in 2020 will appear slightly offset, with the faint second set of numbers appearing behind the original ones. Similarly, the phrase "In God We Trust" will show doubling, where the letters overlap, creating a shadow effect. Scene: a side-by-side comparison of a regular 2020 D penny and a double die penny, pointing out the differences in the date and lettering. Once you spot this doubling effect, you'll have a good indication that your coin might be a valuable error. But remember, the error can be subtle, so you'll need to inspect the coin closely, ideally with a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Scene: a professional coin grader examining a 2020 D penny under a magnifying glass. Like any coin, the condition of the 2020 D double die penny is important when determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. With 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. A 2020 D double die penny in mint or near mint condition is far more valuable than one with visible wear or damage. Scene: a coin grading scale, showing how coins are evaluated for their condition. Narrator, voiceover. To get the most accurate valuation, it's important to have your coin professionally graded. Coins graded at MS65 or higher, meaning they're almost flawless, are the ones that can fetch the highest prices at auction. So, if you think you have a 2020 D double die penny, make sure to have it carefully graded. Scene: a person presenting their coin to a professional coin dealer. Narrator, voiceover. Once you've identified and graded your 2020 D double die penny, the next step is to decide whether to sell it. If you want to get the best price for your coin, it's recommended to sell it through an auction house or a reputable coin dealer who specializes in rare coins and mint errors. Scene: footage of a coin being sold at auction. With bids rising, an auction house can help you reach the right buyers, especially those who are specifically looking for rare error coins. And remember, when you sell a coin that's been professionally graded, you're giving potential buyers confidence in its authenticity and value. Scene: a close-up of a 2020 D double die penny in a protective coin holder. Who would have thought that the simple minting error on a 2020 D Lincoln penny could lead to a coin worth over $1 million? The 2020 D double die penny is a perfect example of how rare mistakes can create exceptional value in the world of coin collecting. If you happen to find one of these rare coins in your change, make sure to get it checked out because you might just have a valuable treasure in your hands. Scene: the narrator holds up a 2020 D double die penny with a smile. Narrator, voiceover: thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Who knows, your next coin could be worth a fortune. Until next time, happy collecting. End of video. This script provides a detailed, engaging explanation of the 2020 D Lincoln penny, focusing on the rare double die error that can make it worth up to $1.1 million. The video covers the history of the coin, how to identify the error, the importance of grading, and how to sell the coin. It is structured to keep viewers interested while providing them with valuable information. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on a coin that's often overlooked by the casual observer but has captured the attention of serious collectors: the 1992 D Lincoln penny. Now, you might think of the 1992 D penny as just another coin in your change jar, but this particular penny has been known to sell for an incredible $1.1 million. How did a simple penny from 1992 become worth such a fortune? Stick around, and we'll uncover the history, the rarity, and the reason this coin could be worth so much. A quick history of the Lincoln penny. Before we focus on the 1992 D, let's take a brief look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny has been a fixture in American currency since 1909. It was designed by Victor David Brenner and features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The reverse of the coin originally depicted 2 ears of wheat, symbolizing the country's agricultural roots. In 1959, the design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., which is what you still see today on most modern pennies. Throughout its long history, the Lincoln penny has gone through several variations, with different mint marks, designs, and errors that have made it even more intriguing to coin collectors. Some years and certain mint marks are more valuable than others, and today we're going to talk about why the 1992 D penny, in particular, stands out as a highly valuable collector's item. The 1992 D Lincoln penny, the coin in question. Now, let's focus on the 1992 D Lincoln penny. At first glance, this might seem like just another penny from the 1990s. However, it's not the coin's design that makes it stand out, it's the minting error that occurred that year. The 1992 D Lincoln penny is particularly notable for an issue on the reverse, where the AM and the phrase America is positioned unusually close together. This rare error, known as the close AM variety, has made the coin highly sought after by collectors. In most modern Lincoln pennies, the AM in America is spaced far apart. However, during the minting of certain 1992 D pennies, the die used to strike the coins was misaligned, which caused the A and M in America to touch. This small but significant mistake makes the coin stand out from other pennies minted that year. While the vast majority of 1992 D pennies feature the normal wide-spaced AM, a few feature the close spacing that makes them incredibly valuable. Why is the 1992 D Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million? So, why would a small, seemingly ordinary penny be worth a staggering $1.1 million? The answer lies in rarity and demand. While the 1992 D penny is not a particularly rare coin in the traditional sense, the close AM error is extremely rare. Only a small number of 1992 D pennies were struck with this mistake, and as time goes on, they are becoming more difficult to find. The market for rare coins, especially error coins like this one, has exploded in recent years. Collectors value error coins because they are unique, i.e. they weren't meant to exist in that particular form, which makes them a special piece of history. When a coin like the 1992D Close AM penny comes to auction, collectors know that it's a one-of-a-kind piece, and the bidding for such a rare item can quickly reach astronomical amounts. The 1992D Lincoln penny that sold for $1.1 million was authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, which confirmed its rarity and condition. Its near-perfect condition, combined with the rarity of the Close AM error, helped push the value to a record-breaking price. How to identify a valuable 1992D Lincoln penny? If you're wondering how to spot a valuable 1992D Lincoln penny, it all comes down to the AM on the reverse of the coin. The key feature to look for is the spacing between the A and M in the word America. On the standard 1992D penny, the two letters are spaced far apart, but on the rare Close AM variety, the letters are nearly touching or slightly overlapping. The best way to check is by using a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the coin closely. The difference is subtle but noticeable if you know what to look for. It can be difficult to spot with the naked eye, so having a magnification tool is essential for identifying this rare error. Keep in mind that while the 1992D Close AM is the most valuable, it is not the only penny to have unique variations. Coin collectors look for a variety of errors, from double dies to off-metal strikes, that could make a penny worth a lot of money. The importance of coin grading. Once you've found a potential 1992D Close AM penny, the next step is to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Coin grading is a crucial step in determining the value of a coin. A coin's grade is based on its condition. Coins in excellent or near mint condition are worth significantly more than coins that are worn down or damaged. The process of grading coins involves assessing factors like the clarity of the design, the amount of wear, and whether there are any noticeable scratches or dents. A well-preserved 1992D Close AM penny can command a much higher price than one that has been heavily circulated or damaged. In the case of the penny that sold for $1.1 million, its exceptional condition and rarity played a significant role in driving up its value. Where to find valuable Lincoln pennies? If you're hoping to find a valuable 1992D Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to look. Many collectors start by searching through rolls of pennies from their local bank. It can be a time-consuming process, but sometimes, the most valuable coins are hidden in plain sight. You can also check through your pocket change, as rare coins can pop up in the most unexpected places. Some collectors also attend coin shows or buy coins from reputable dealers who specialize in rare and valuable coins. Online auction platforms like eBay can also be a good place to find coins, but it's important to make sure you're buying from a trusted seller to avoid counterfeits or misrepresented coins. The appeal of error coins. One of the reasons error coins like the 1992D Lincoln penny are so highly valued is the fact that they represent a flaw in the minting process. Collectors are fascinated by these coins because they were never intended to exist in that form. Error coins are a unique piece of history, and owning one is like holding a rare moment in time, a mistake that was turned into a treasure. Because of their scarcity and the excitement that surrounds discovering them, error coins are one of the most desirable types of coins among collectors. Whether it's a doubled die, a misstruck coin, or an off-center strike, these types of coins often fetch high prices because they are so rare and difficult to find. Conclusion: the 1992D Lincoln penny, particularly the Close AM variety, is a prime example of how a small error can lead to a massive increase in value. While the 1992D penny may seem like just another coin at first glance, its rarity and unique minting flaw make it one of the most valuable pennies out there today. The penny that sold for $1.1 million is a testament to the passion and dedication of coin collectors. and it shows just how much value can be found in the most unexpected places. If you're a coin collector, make sure to check your collection for the 1992D Close AM penny, and if you haven't started collecting yet, keep an eye out for those rare gems that could be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin-related content. Until next time, happy collecting.